Welcome back, my fly ladies and gents, to Prophetic Butterfly 111, better known as 111 PB Fly for my TikTokers. All right, where we lead in love and light, what you think you create, what you feel you attract, and what you imagine you become. All right, collective. So let's see what is in the energy for today. I hope y'all are having a great weekend. This is a general reading. Love can come out, business can come out, future plans in both areas can come out. So let's tap in and see. All right. What is the overall energy? All right. Somebody is not reassessing a situation here. Okay. I feel that pay attention. Somebody's not really paying attention to what lights up their world, what makes them happy. And with that, I feel like they're not paying attention to the things that they need to let go to make them happy, okay? They're not taking the time to pause, to really assess a situation and see, look all the way around you, literally, just like in a movie when one person stands still and everything is on pause, but you're in your mind, like, you can see everything so clearly when you're still. I feel like you're not taking that time to bring you that superstar moment. Have faith that things are going to turn around for you. Trust that things are going to be okay. It's not going to be exactly the way you want them to be, but you got to put that first step forward, to be able to put yourself in the space to be able to move happily, okay? And with that also being said, I feel like don't have a victim mindset. You might feel like everything is against you, but rejection is for your protection at times, and oftentimes God will show you things and put you through situations just to get you to pay attention. If He's showing you and you're not doing it, then things get pushed to the limit and to the point where He's going to make you see it. You have no choice but to see it. And don't play the victim. Don't have a victim mindset when this happens. You're responsible for the choices that you make, and you can't blame anybody else. You got to be accountable. And I feel like that's what the angels are saying here. Be accountable for the things that you do and whatever moves you make, and protect yourself. Protect your energy moving forward. Have boundaries. Have healthier boundaries so that you can break free from things that aren't for you and have a new beginning. Okay, so that's what I'm picking up for the beginning of this reading. Let's see what is in the energy here. All right, can I get one card? Here we go. Seven of Cups in reverse. All right, so somebody realizes that they had poor choices. They made poor choices. They had a lack of judgment in a situation when it comes to opportunities. And we just spoke about this. Don't have that victim mindset, okay? Get out of that energy. You made a choice. It is what it is. Be accountable. Stand up for whatever it is. Whatever decision you made, stand on it, All right, so let's see. What else do we need to know? Let's pull an oracle. Whatever this decision was, it did not bring you happiness, okay? So that's a lesson learned. That's a fair game, fair lesson learned in life. We make decisions. Sometimes it's for our good. Sometimes it is not. But that's okay. That's a part of the learning experience with being here, okay? So don't be so hard on yourself. Five of Cups here. Betrayal. Oof. Sadness, separation, a breakup. All right. Listen, I just spoke about when God puts certain things, people, places, environments, jobs, whatever. When God puts something in your life, sometimes it's for a season, it's for a reason, or sometimes it's to stay. However, you have to use your discernment to know. And if you don't know, He'll make you know. And I feel like sometimes these situations happen. You push so hard for something you think is yours or is for you that you're not listening to the underlying message and tones that He's sending you. So in the outskirt, you have a situation where this is the consequence. You become depressed, you're sad, you're betrayed, there's separation, a breakup. But all of this, these regrets and all of this This is a learning experience. And when you move forward in life, you're going to understand, oh, I've been through this already. So whatever this is, you're going to see it coming. You're going to spot it a mile away. Judgment. See? I just said you got to go through things in order to get to a newer space. So, in order to have a reunion, you have to have an awakening. You got to wake up from these cycles and situations that you put yourself in. So if you don't do it yourself, God gonna smack you in your hand just like your mama or your daddy would, and make you get up and see what the situation is. Get your life together. All right. So with this Judgment card, that's Major Arcana, somebody is ascending. They're having a rebirth and things are going to grow. Okay. Strength is here. The Strength card here, somebody is they are pushing. This is a lion. Just before I even break this card down, I don't even have to break this down. It's a lion. Y'all know, confirmation. Lions are strength. Lions, they push. That's the king of the jungle. So somebody here is confident. They got their power, their courage, their patience, they managing their emotions. With this Strength card here, you're pushing through whatever this was you went through, and you are following your instincts. That's what a lion does. He hunts, but he knows when to fold them and when to hold them. With this victim mode here, we just talked about that. This is the third time this card then came out. Get out of that victim mindset. Be accountable. All right, you fucked up. Own that shit. You fucked up. It's cool. But guess what? Life keeps going. You wounded. Insurance will fix you right on up. Go get that Band-Aid. Go get them stitches. Go get that little sticky gel. Whatever it is you need. Look. Clean that up with some soap. Put some Neosporin on it. Or let the insurance and the doctor fix you right on up. But get out of this mode. Pray on it. Heal. Do what you need to do. Get out of this victim mindset. Okay? Because it's not solving anything. It's just keeping you stuck. So with this Strength card and this victim mode, somebody's trying to have the strength to get out of this victim mode. And it's okay. If this is where you've been living for a long time, it's going to take you some time to get out of that. But you stay focused. Manage those raw emotions. Follow those instincts. Learn how to navigate through them. And have compassion for yourself. And, have the courage to keep going. All right? Isolated. Somebody's feeling sad and alone. All right, this is a process. So in this process, you're going to feel that way. You just, like I said, we just saw Judgment here, and you just came out of a betrayal. That brings sadness. It brings depression. But you got to have the courage to pull yourself out of that rut, okay? Nothing stays down forever. Forever. Forever? I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm trying to make a light of a situation, but whoever I'm talking to, you could be an earth sign. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, okay? So let's see, what else do we need to know for this reading? Holy Spirit, what else do we have? Can we get another card for the people? All right, we got the Ten of Wands in reverse. All right, so this betrayal, this separation is bringing some losses, sterility, okay? Insurmountable problems. So this is a headache for somebody. It's a big headache. Back of the deck, we got the Four of Cups. So you feel like you're missing out on the situation, I feel like you're being asked to stay positive. Think positive. Don't move in this negative energy, this materialistic, wealth, greedy mindset. I feel like that's what got this person here, being possessive and controlling. So, with that Strength card, you're trying to have the power to overcome this victim mindset. This is what landed you here. Get out of this energy. And I feel like that is what Spirit is asking and trying to guide you to do. And the longer you resist it, the harder it's going to be. Because God is not going to make this easy for you at all. Many options. It's in reverse. So whoever this person is that has all these problems, they're out of options. They don't have any more options. There's nowhere else they could turn. There's nothing else they could do. They like, shit, I done got my back against the wall. I'm taking some losses here. All these problems have formed because of this, and now you're just in this situation like, well, damn, all right, I'm listening. What do I need to do? Okay. We have the Three of Cups here. So there's no reunion. There's no more third parties. Um, or I could take this as they haven't released the third parties in the friendships. And that's why there's no reunion here. All right. But this collaboration is not working. This is in reverse. Okay. So again, pay attention to the crowd that you keep, the people that you have around your circle, the things that you attach yourselves to, jobs, friends, environments, family. It could be anything, but just pay attention to what's in your circle, okay? We have the Fool card, all right? Major Arcana, somebody wants a new start. They want to take a risk. They want to move in a new direction, all right? They're trying to have faith that they will be able to take this leap. All right, let's see what we have. Psalms 28:7. The Lord is my strength, my shield, my heart trusts in him. He helps me. My heart leaps for joy. Okay? This person is having faith with this Fool card in this Psalms 28:7. I feel like this person has been praying. They're trusting that the Most High is going to help them find their heart's desires. And that's a good way to be. That's how you're going to get out of this victim mindset. So stay positive. Keep thinking on that. Listen, these cards are following me. I can't make this up. Stay focused. Stay positive. And I can't say your wishes will come true, but I mean, I'm not God. Hey, but the divine is saying when you're focused on him and him, her, whatever you resonate divine as, when you focus on your highest good, your highest self for your highest good, and you have faith and you're moving in love and light, anything is possible. And that's what I'm going to say for that. Hold on, y'all. My stove. I'm sorry. All right, so what I was saying is focus. Stay focused, all right? That was a distraction. Don't get distracted. That's very significant. Don't get distracted. Stay focused and keep your faith, okay? And it might not be what you want, but you will get blessed as long as you're moving in the right direction. All right, how this person feels, patterns is in reverse. So this person wants to get out of these patterns. I don't feel like they are out of these patterns because it's in, well, no, because it would be an upright. I feel like this person is getting out of these patterns. This victim mindset, this greedy mindset, this materialistic, not having boundaries, just, this reckless energy, just kind of just moving and not being accountable for the decisions that they make. All right, we have baby bump pregnancy coming soon. I feel once this person completely breaks away from this, you'll be able to birth whatever it is that you want to create. So somebody might be pregnant, or it can also mean you're creating something, you're working on something, you're building something for your future. And as long as you're moving in the upright and you're not in this negative pattern mindset or victim mindset, you'll be able to grow. Things will be able to grow for you. With worth the wait in reverse, I feel like maybe this person feels like, I feel like divine is saying you're not being patient. You're not being patient. Maybe you feel like it's not worth doing it, or it's not worth pushing through, or you don't want to give up. You're not going to give up is what I'm hearing. Worth the wait in reverse. Yeah. You're not being patient, but you're not giving up. That's significant. Okay. And right here we have unconditional love in reverse. All right. So whatever this um, is not a love situation. Let me look at this one more time. Make sure I'm not missing nothing here. All right. All right, with this pregnancy here, something you were trying to grow, you felt like it wasn't worth the wait, and it's not love. Maybe that's what I'm picking up here with this. You're focused and you want, okay, yeah. So whatever this was you were trying to birth, you feel like it wasn't worth it, and it wasn't love, and now you're getting out of these patterns and this victim mindset. Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Because I was like, what? I'm scratching my own head at this second. Okay. Um, let's see. Do I need one more for you guys? Yeah. Spice it up. Add spice, change it up. So Spirit guides are telling you to, stop moving in your old ways. Do things differently. Trust that, have faith that when you move forward and you take this leap with this Fool card, that things are going to be different, okay? So you get out of this victim mindset. You start to take accountability for the things that you do, making better decisions, and that's how you spice things up and change things for yourself, and things will begin to, turn around and be better. All right, the next card out we have Nine of Swords. So somebody's worried, obsessive feelings, they stress, focused on the past, they have a lot of regrets. That's going to come, all right? I mean, listen, we got to learn from our mistakes, but as long as you hold on to them and overthink things, nothing is going to, that's not helping you heal. It's not helping you change. You can dwell on it forever, but is it going to change anything? It's not changing the past at all, all right? So with this Nine of Swords here, I just feel like Spirit is just telling you that, it's a hard space to be in. You're going to take some setbacks, and, just know that guard your heart moving forward. Guard your heart, make better decisions, and stop overthinking so much. Like things will pull themselves back together some kind of way. We have the fall here, September through November. That could be relevant for somebody. Maybe in the fall, or maybe possibly something happened the fall this year between September and November, or it could be something that's going to be happening for you guys in September and November in 26. I'm not sure which way that goes. You guys know your situations. But let's see. Let's pull one more card on that. What is that? Shadow work, okay? So I feel like self-love, self-care, focusing on you. This self-love, maybe you started your self-love journey with doing the shadow work in September through November. That's what I'm getting for that, okay? And that's good. That's a good start. You started to recognize the things that needed to change for you, for the better. All right, we had a Knight of Cups in reverse. All right, so this person doesn't want to be in this player energy anymore. They weren't seen as trustworthy or true love. Charming and romantic. I guess this person is no longer charming or romantic. The Knights usually are flirty. They're fun to be around, but they don't really follow through. We don't play. We don't play. But it's okay, it is what it is, Mr. Knight. But the Knight of Cups in reverse can also be, somebody that's lazy, very lazy. And with that being said, it's like you become lazy and you become caught up in your routines, and you get in this ruthless energy and you start losing yourself. You don't even realize how you're becoming towards yourself or others. And that's why this self-love and shadow work was needed. Let's see what else. We got the Page of Wands. Yeah, you in this non-committal energy. I was just saying that y'all just be on that play. All right. So, you know, this person was very impulsive, or is very impulsive. Pages send messages, so somebody might have impulsively sent the message, got an idea, thought something was a great idea, and it turned out, I don't know, not to be. Maybe good or bad. This rebirth, we have this transformation here with Pluto. You know, changes were made, deep changes were made, subconscious. So you made this was a critical pivoting point where you decided to do the self-work and love yourself, and that happened possibly in the fall. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Let's see how is this person feeling. All right, Hermit in reverse. Okay, so with this Hermit in reverse here, this person was in a dark space. All right, this person was in a dark space and they felt betrayed. They were very stubborn, deceitful, had hidden enemies around them. So it was a lot going on in this energy, and I felt like that's what pushed this individual to want to have self-love for themselves. They didn't want to be ghosted, or they don't want to be ghosted. There's no contact with this individual. Okay. There's no passion here with this individual. We saw this player in reverse. So things are changing with this illusion here. Everything's falling apart, okay? It's not what it seems. So somebody woke up and realized that this situation is not what they thought it was. And they like, nah, I'm going to love on me. I'm going to love on me. On me. Yeah, dun, 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 dun. Yeah, hype me up. Yeah, so somebody like, I'm good. I'm good on all that. This me with that. Okay? Let's get y'all one more card and close this out. What do we need to know for collective? What do they need to look forward to? Or what don't they see coming? What doesn't collective see coming? All right, we had an Eight of Pentacles here. New job, start a business, new experiences, ambition, confidence, success. Okay, let me slide this on down. Get y'all some messages. Okay, so there is a new beginning and a fresh start coming for somebody in business. I say this could be business, love, personal. It could be quite a few things coming up here, but just know that if you stay focused on your path, with you staying focused on your path, things are definitely going to start progressing for you because you're sitting in your strength right now. We just talked about this. You're sitting in your strength and you're praying and you're staying focused. As long as you're praying and staying focused, you know, you're getting yourself out of this victim mode. You're making all the changes that you need to spice things up to get this Eight of Pentacles, okay? So the start of a new business, ambition, you're being more disciplined. I love that for you, all right? Divine Feminine, hey, what's up, boo? All right, you're intuitive, you're empathic, you're loving, you're caring, you know, that's, hey, anybody would be happy to have a Divine Feminine. If you agree, you could put a heart in the comment, okay? Thank you, guys. I want to take a note. If you are liking the video or it's resonating with you, drop a like, drop a heart, drop some comments, subscribe. I appreciate everybody that's here. For my subscribers, you guys are the heartbeat of my channel. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all so much. My fly ladies and gents. Okay, and if you aren't subscribed, join and become fly with us too, because you are special. Okay, everybody is so special, and I appreciate every single last one of you guys. All right, so let's finish this up and see what else do we need to know. The Emperor. Ooh, what did I just say? Who wouldn't want a Divine Feminine? All right, so you even in your boss bitch energy and you're moving as this Emperor. All right, or you have an Emperor coming to you. All right, this is somebody that's wise, you know, a leader. All right, so you can be balancing your masculine and feminine energy all in one, or you gonna have a solid emperor coming to you. Let's see, what else do we have here? High priestess. Damn, look at this. Divine feminine, emperor, high priestess together. You on boss bitch mode. Okay? It don't get any better than that. Any better than that. Divine feminine, emperor, high priestess. You out here. Hype me up. Hype me up. Y'all out here doing the daggone thing. Go, y'all. Okay? Why worry about the monkeys if the uh, why worry about the monkeys if it's not even your circus? Focus on things that are yours to change. I'm just here for the popcorn. This is in reverse. So I feel like you're not worried about anybody else's shit show. You're focused on what you got going on for yourself, and that's all that matters. Okay? With temptation in reverse, I feel like you're that focused that nothing's throwing you off your whistle. You're not going to be tempted. Nothing's going to stop you. I'm all the way up. That's what I'm hearing. Nothing can stop me. I'm all the way up. So you focus. You're not letting nothing come in and throw you off your game. That's double confirmation. Opposites attract. You are both very different. Okay. So I feel like I did say you, because you're this divine feminine and you're moving in this high priestess, you're in this high priestess energy, balancing your yin and yang. Well, excuse me, y'all. I'm getting with the emperor and the high priestess here. That's yin and yang. But however, opposites attract. So you both are very different. You're learning things different about yourself as well. You're balancing your masculine and feminine energies, and it's two different sides to you. Both very different, but both very loving. You see these hearts on the card, all right? And it's magnetic with this, sheesh. All right, y'all know what this is. It just went right out of my head. Magnet. With this magnet here, you're very magnetizing to people. You're pulling people in. You're pulling things in, and this focus and this strength and this faith that you're having is pulling the things that you desire to you, and that's the energy that you need to stay in to grow. All right. Pause on relationship. So maybe you took a pause from relationships. You stopped worrying about relationships and he love me, he want me, she want me, she love me. Like, look, I'm just gonna focus on myself, and it goes back to that shadow work. You did the shadow work, you focused on yourself, and because you did that, these good things are coming in for you. All right. This is your reading. I hope this helped for somebody. Wait a minute. I can't leave y'all like that. I can't leave you out like that. Okay. On the back skirt to this, I just pulled this. Y'all didn't see that, so I'm going to shuffle this. I ain't even going to say it. Let's get some emotions for the people. All right. Love. Love is the highest vibration. Joy is at the bottom of the deck. All right. I always say what you think you create, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you become. So this is the energy. Love is the highest vibration. Love is the most powerful force in the universe, which when I'm so tongue-tied today. When this card appears, it reminds you to accept yourself, love others, and believe that love can heal all. Whether it is self-love or the relationships with others, love is the source of joy and connection in the with the universe. I'm making up my own words here. All right? And we have joy here. It's just said that. All right? With love, there's always going to be some jealousy and envy, and it's going to bring anxiety. But if you stay in your faith, you have strength, God's got you. He not going to let you get thrown off your rocker. Okay? Let's get you a message from the universe and close this out for y'all. All right, can I get one card for the people, Holy Spirit? Ooh, that flew over here. All right, what does this say? All right, of course, you will make mistakes, but the biggest one would be not to try. You have nothing to lose. This thing you have been thinking about for a long time, just go for it. Better an oops than a what if. We are here to support you. So the universe is saying, you and your high priestess, boss, bitch energy, go for it. Do the damn thing, because nothing can stop you. You're all the way up. All right? Love y'all. Till next time. Bye.